brand new thing, this week's thing, that's by Jay Shepherd, Mr. Shepherd. It's on the Compost Dark label, and there's called Reality, and all about that. It's Monday night, Tuesday morning, making the transition ever easier. We had IMPS, Clark and Matmos before we had Jay Shepherd, and we're going to abandon the records now, even though we've lots of the new ones, to hear some new music, and very happy to have some fantastic musicians in the studio, and we've got a spokesperson here, and it's Stefano. Welcome to the show, Stefano.
Thank you, Donal.
You've been here before though, but never really introduced you, did we? Kind of.
No.
Yeah.
It's been a great time before, we're like just as an audience, but now it's...
Yeah, we have an audience out there as well. We could actually, technically it's possible to hear the sound of clapping on tonight's show, which doesn't really happen. We brought the clap this evening. And you can introduce your friends, Stefano.
We have two fantastic friends. One is Massi, from Milan. It came 3 days ago. And
First time in Ireland.
First time
in Irish radio.
Third time.
Third time in Ireland. First time in Irish radio. First time in the Irish radio.
He fell asleep in a car in front of Sligo Beach for 24 hours last time he came.
That's not wasted.
It's not wasted. It was a great time. And this time he played music with us.
Yeah.
It's been great.
And how long have you been playing music together? Even though
we met about like 4 years ago. We were playing in two different bands in Milan, and we used to organise gigs together.
Yeah.
And we started kind of liking the same music, and having
not so much really.
Not so much.
Not here, guys. Not here right now.
I'm trying to hide the things we have to each other, but
this is what happens when you talk, you know. But yeah, it's well, I think the music of chance is what you play, right? And it's wonderful to see you playing together. And I've been theorising lately, theoretically, that music's so good nowadays that your first single has to be amazing. But you don't really have a name or a first single, or you're kind of pre-release, aren't you? If you were a car, you'd have 4 Reg on the
We had an idea one night,
plate.
because we were together in Milan and we were going out and we were thinking about a name our project should have, and we were meeting my cousin, which is a lovely girl, and he was thinking we should just name a band like as your cousin name, you know.
Yeah.
My cousin we were pretty lucky because my cousin name is SignA.
Oh, right, okay.
I think nobody's in the world is called SignA. So the idea is that the project will be called SignA.
Wow.
Or SignA or
SignA, right. How about Car A, which is the car that follows the police escort? That's what I call it. Car A, like Kid A with a K. I've been in Car A, but that was a long time ago now. I'm in Class B. But yeah, I actually had the idea of calling a band Timmy last night, but it's not too bad.
That's
Timmy.
good. Us.
Tim or Timmy.
We'll have a poll after. We're 3 people, 3 names, so
yeah, it's easy. It has to be one or the other, and so we have a cello.
We have a third person. It's Baptiste Gosselin, which is from somewhere near Calais. I can't remember at the moment.
Yeah.
But
it's the Six Nations tour.
Six Nations tour.
No, that's brilliant. First time on Irish radio?
Yeah.
1. Okay. Number 1. Start at sort of close to the bottom and get to the top. So any day now. Just stick with us. Okay. Can we hear some music? So sing as that'll be a good idea. That's what we're here for.
We'll play a song called New Year's Eve in October.
Okay, go for it.
As I approach you,
I just don't want that to end. Actually, it's way too early. You did a fantastic job there. Sign A's.
An ace.
Yeah, God, that's makes me feel inadequate. Makes me feel like a DJ over here. And it's just a wonderful sound. I recommend you keep going with this thing.
We'll meet somewhere in the middle of Europe and get together.
In Cork is the middle of Europe.
That's the middle of Europe. Somebody else has said that to me before. Yeah. I think it's true. That's why.
They were from Cork, Stefano. They were from Cork. They were, well, somebody.
I thought it was just universal truth.
Universal truths, absolutely. That's what we're aiming for here, and that's why you're here, and definitely.
In November, the second part, I don't know.
Okay, yeah.
But the truth is that we started to write it when I came here for, I think, the second time.
Okay.
Really, I don't know.
Yeah.
And we were at his house, and we started this strange bass, alternate bass, and we started this song at 3 in the morning, I think.
Okay.
Even neighbors weren't really happy about it.
Yeah, and it was near, but we said it was New Year's Eve, so they should.
But it reminds us some.
This wasn't the one that you wrote.
Last day of the year. But it wasn't really the last day of the year. But in our mind, something happened.
You're all about endings.
Yeah.
At the moment. But what about the thing is, that wasn't the one that you wrote between popes, was it there? Seeing as you were over in Rome.
No, that's another story.
Yeah. Is it for another day or for now? Another day.
It might be for another day.
Another day. Can we hear more, or will I just play a record and we'll hear more again, or do you want to sort of?
If you want, we can build on something more if you like. Yeah, go for it.
Go for it. Yeah, you go for it. I'll stay for especially for me. It's my show. It's my show. Not really.
He says you choose the name, Donal.
Okay, yeah.
Of the song.
Donal. Wouldn't be one I choose now.
Well, DD1.
So hard to say, Donal. Like vegetable. Yeah, it's a proper homemade studio jam, the most modern kind, and I think it's just brilliant. And thank you so much. Wow. There could be no end to it. Yeah, no problem at all. No problem, sure it's no problem. But I'd actually think there should be no end to it, but we will have to call it a day sometime. But you're going to have to come back, and when you have a name properly, when you've got things sorted out, when you've got something to push, I'll be there. I'll be here, rather, feeding back on the microphone, saying it's my show when it ain't. So in the interests of commercial radio, we're going to now balance the improvised part with an actual tune, which is could be played off a computer. But I actually felt there for a second that I felt like I was in Newport and Dylan was using a sampler, that kind of thing, you know, the way, not just electric, Dylan gone electronic or something like that, but maybe it's just me. But anyway, it's been a pleasure, and I'm going to anyway, hope I'll see you very shortly in the studio again. Yeah, and hang about, and I wish we could hear the clapping, the thunderous applause, but it's just, I think it's there. I hear it. It's there. It's over there. It's a soundproof room, but it's a clap. It's applause. Yeah, it's the sound of applause. Rain hitting the roof. So one of those tracks, right? Stop talking to them. Oh, here we go. Track. Oh yeah. Here's what everybody's on about, right?
Everybody's talking at me. I don't hear a word they're saying. Only the echoes of my mind.